began to feel anxious about going in on Monday because I felt out of control and overwhelmed a lot of the time. So I was starting to manage that by drinking when I wasn't at work, because that seemed to soothe the anxiety. Gosh, I'm drinking just about the same as this person is, but I can't have a problem because I'm here and I'm in a suit and I'm seeing patients, and hobbies and recreational stuff used to be prominent and important, began to just melt off into the background. It got to the stage where unless alcohol was involved, I wasn't interested in doing it. And after the detox was finished, that feeling of anxiety just continued. It was horrid. It was absolutely horrid, and it was suffering. I mean, it wasn't. I'd say that it was more difficult than when I was drinking. The doctor that answered the phone was a doctor in recovery. I'd never met someone else in recovery that wasn't a patient before. And he told me, instead of telling me what to do, he told me his story. His story connected with me in a way that the tablets hadn't. Until I stopped being a doctor and started being a regular resident, a patient within the treatment system, I wasn't able to move forward. Just over 4 months, and he said, "We think you're ready to leave now." And I said, "Are you sure?" By that time, I was experiencing quite profound changes, not almost epiphanies really, and just this continual infusion of hope by hearing other people's stories and understanding next steps, and always having people just a little bit ahead of you on the journey who were acting as supports, but also guides and role models. I couldn't offer people the same treatment I'd been offered as a middle-class doctor. And that is really uncomfortable, of how can we offer quality residential rehab as part of an integrated system of care, so joined up to other treatments rather than instead of other treatments, and make it free at the point of delivery. And LEAP got funded for 2 years, and we built in a robust evaluation to it, which turned into a study, which then led to publication of 2 papers. And we've done that by connecting people to support some systems, by bringing in lived experience. When I say bringing in, volunteers and paid practitioners with lived experience working in the service to help support people through the journey. When you're sitting in with a bunch of hopeful people who are absolutely convinced that you can move forward from the dark space that you're in, it's really hard to resist that. That's something that carries you along.